Good morning, students. We are going to discuss about the topic pre-envelope and complex envelope of the signal under AM modulation and angle modulation. So the objective of this particular topic will help you to understand how to define a signal under magnitude spectrum and phase spectrum. So we'll consider the signal m of t. The signal is going to have a bandwidth 2W with a center frequency as carrier, which is Fc. So how to determine the spectrum of the signal? The magnitude spectrum of a band pass signal is given as shown above. This signal is going to have a magnitude value. It is a band pass signal, so you will have two outputs. One is on the upper sideband, the next one is on the lower sideband. Each of the signal will have a center carrier frequency Fc. So Fc plus W upper sideband and Fc minus W lower sideband on the positive information of your frequency, and in your negative frequency range we have it as minus Fc as center point, minus Fc plus W, minus Fc minus W. So this is lower sideband, this is upper sideband of this particular signal input. When you take the bandwidth of this particular spectrum, you will get it as minus W of minus W, so you will get 2W. Similarly, plus W minus of minus W will be 2W. That's how we define the spectrum has a bandwidth of 2W. Thus, the concept of this pre-envelope and complex envelope is applied or utilized to control the characteristics of a band pass information. So almost all your signals in a system will be allowing your information to pass through a band pass filter. How to control the characteristics of the signal will be determined by this pre-envelope and the complex envelope of the system. So how does the pre-envelope can be determined mathematically? The pre-envelope can be determined mathematically for a signal input m of t. It's nothing but the original signal plus the Hilbert transform of the signal. Already in your previous video you will be understanding how the Hilbert transform takes place. So m cap of t is nothing but the Hilbert transform of this original signal m of t. Now we are going to convert a time domain signal into a frequency domain signal. So once I write it in a frequency domain equation, m of f is m of f original magnitude spectrum in a frequency domain, and the Hilbert transform is converted in a mathematical expression as a sigmoidal function. So this is how we write our expression in Hilbert transform under the frequency domain parameter. So now we'll assume the frequencies of this input are going to be under center point, upper frequency and lower frequency. That's how it is defined in this equation. The sigmoidal function can be obtained for upper frequency value equal to 0 when the frequency is less than 0. So you substitute the value over here, the sigmoidal function will become, if it is upper frequency positive, 1. If it is 0, it is 0. If it is negative, lower frequencies of less than 0, it is minus 1. Substitute the sigmoidal function in your equation 1. So once I substitute the parameter, this will become, if it is positive frequency, it will become 1. Therefore, mf plus mf, you will get it as 2mf. Next is 0. Therefore, you will get only m of 0. Next is minus 1. So, you will get m of f minus m of f 0. So, this is how your magnitude function clearly states that from the above answer, the pre-envelope value is 0 for all the negative functions. So your signal is going to be, when the signal is allowed to pass through a bandpass filter which can determine the characteristics, the pre-envelope of the signal for the lower frequency will be 0. That's how you define. Therefore, all your signals will lie only on the positive values. Then we move on to the amplitude spectrum. I have drawn it. So you have only now the spectrum on positive side. So you are redrawing the spectrum with the center frequency Fc plus W, Fc minus W. And the bandwidth will become 2W. Now the same signal, pre-envelope signal I have taken, I'm going to consider under the complex function. So complex means I'm going to add a exponential value e power j 2 pi fct. So e power j omega ct. So m sinusoidal t is called as the complex of the signal. What it will be obtained? In complex signal, we can obtain a frequency parameter calculation. In your pre-envelope, we can determine only the magnitude value. In your complex, we can determine the frequency parameter value. How to calculate the frequency parameter value? It is defined as the frequency shifted version of your pre-envelope signal. So I'm going to take a basic pre-envelope signal which lies only on positive frequency, and that frequency signal is going to be shifted in frequency value. So how to obtain it? So m sigmoidal function is nothing but you're going to convert a time to a frequency domain value. So you're going to obtain a frequency parameter. So once it is converted, you will get it as plus will become minus j omega ct. You're going to take a Fourier transform. Fourier transform, you will have it as original frequency plus fc. You're going to take a Fourier transform. Therefore, now we are going to draw the spectrum of the signal f plus fc. So your function is shifted. F is at 0 point. It will have plus fc and it will have minus fc. So which means that fc is 0. So come to this equation. When fc is equal to 0, this will come to origin point. Fc is 0, this will be plus w. Fc is 0, this will become minus w. That's how your pre-envelope amplitude spectrum is converted into a complex signal. Fc is 0, w and minus w. Now calculate the bandwidth. Again the bandwidth will remain 2w. That's how the complex signal and the pre-envelope and the complex envelope of a signal is being calculated for any signal input, but the characteristics of the bandwidth will remain as 2w. Thank you.